So hey guys, and what is up? It's your girl Julia back with another video. Today I'm coming at you with a sort of requested video, a video that I think is important and a video that I would like to watch, if that makes sense. Today I'm going to be talking about how to make a good first impression at a tryout. I'm specifically talking about softball, but that doesn't mean that you can't kind of morph it into your sport. First few disclaimers, I guess. I am only 15. I am a growing softball player myself. And also, if you have anything to say, like you would like to add on, go ahead and comment down below. But I'm just going to be going over from my experiences and if I were at a tryout for my team and I was meeting new players, you know, what would I want to see from a teammate? So starting off with getting to the tryout and how to introduce yourself and all that. For a lot of people, meeting new people can be kind of scary, and especially meeting a new team and new coaches and having all these people sort of judge you is kind of a lot. Always introduce yourself to the coaches. Introduce yourself to each individual player. And if you do like a big group thing where you say your names and stuff, I would go out of that and like when you're in line for drills and stuff, maybe like have a little bit of conversation, but only when it's appropriate, because I know some coaches that get very irritated when you talk at the wrong times. Confidence is very attractive and appealing to coaches and teammates. Not cockiness, but confidence. When you're doing any sort of drill, have confidence, you know, really attack what you're doing and all eyes and all focus to what you're doing. The coaches will really see that. Don't forget to kind of be yourself during a tryout. For me, I crack jokes at very random times and I attempt to be funny, so I always try to keep my humor in softball and I don't try to just wash it away and stick to the game and only that. Like, you want to have fun and you want your coaches and the other teammates to know that you're here to have fun and that you're here to be their friend and have fun. When you're playing your sport, you should always be giving 100%, and I mean always. At tryouts, you should most definitely be giving everything 100%. The coach is going to be judging you on a lot of little things you're going to be doing. So when you're stretching, make sure you are actually stretching, and maybe don't conversate during this time because you want to show that you actually care about stretching and you think it's important, because it is. If you notice that the other teammates are being kind of lazy, you know, not really stretching around, talking and stuff, stand out from them. You do more stretches. If they say, okay, we're done stretching, stand there for a few more seconds, you know, touching your toes. Just make it very clear that stretching is important to you and that you really care about your body and that you know how to take care of it. When you go to play catch, don't lazy throw. And at the age I'm at, when you're playing catch, you catch the ball and you're already taking steps. It also depends on the different age level you're at. You know, if you're a lot younger, tryouts are not going to be that serious and they're just going to want to see a kid that loves to have fun and loves the game. But as you get older, the amount of hustle you show is so important. Nobody wants a teammate that is going to be lugging around all the time and being lazy and honestly, when you have a player like that that's sluggish and sluggy and doesn't know how to hustle, it's going to bring the whole team like that and it's going to make your team seem sloppy. So when you're warming up and stuff, give everything your all, and really just, like, the biggest thing I can tell you is to hustle. Everyone will see that you're hustling and say they're kind of a team that likes to slug around. If you're hustling and they're not, the coach is going to see that. Now, while you're hustling and concentrating and giving it your all, you also have to make sure that you're showing that you're happy and that you love what you're doing, because nobody likes to see a kid playing the sport for their parent or not for themselves and kind of just doing the motions. You gotta play with passion and you gotta show other people that you're passionate about it. One thing that I tend to do, and I've noticed a lot of people do, is we make a lot of excuses for ourselves. When someone makes excuses, everyone's thinking, is it really that excuse, or do you just not know what you're doing? So I would just not make excuses, own up to what you're doing. You're going to notice that a lot of people that you try out with and like the other teammates, they're all going to be very serious if you're trying out with all new people. Obviously, if it's the team and you're the only new person coming to try out, the environment is going to be very different and probably more laid back. But if you're with just a bunch of people that are trying out, it's going to be very serious and strict. Probably a lot of people won't be laughing or giggling or making a good time out of it. So stand out from those other people and make sure you're having a good time and the coaches are going to notice when you're different from the other players, and that's going to stand out so much. Now, I can guarantee that if you show that you're having fun and that you love the game and you show that you have confidence and you show hustle, you're going to make an impact on the teammates and the coaches. If you don't make that team, I'm sure that you'll still be in their head thinking, wow, you know, that player's not meant for our team, but they really knew how to hustle and they really loved the game and really just loved being at the field. There's been a few encounters that I've had where the player didn't make the team, but that player still stuck in all of our minds because of how positive and how cool they were just to hang around. I'm definitely one to have very high expectations for myself, so it can be kind of tough when, you know, you don't do your best, and maybe after you're done with the tryout, you're like, dang, I did not play my best just now, and I wish I would have done better. That's what I would get down about. Now, if I didn't make the team, I would be like, that's your loss. I'm a good player, and I know there's a team out there that's meant for me. Thank goodness I have found my team. I love them all to death, and I love my coaches so much. There's a team out there for everybody. There are so many things that the coaches could be like evaluating you on and what they need necessarily. They think your talent is awesome, but they just don't think you would fit the team. Personality-wise, that's a possibility. Say you try for a team and they love you and they want to take you on, but they have 4 pitchers and you're another pitcher. It might be better off that you're not with that team because you might not get playing time. And you gotta remember, like, everything happens for a reason. And because you didn't make this team, it just means that there's another team waiting for you and that you have better chances at a different team. Now, if you do make the team, congratulations, that's awesome. But like I've been saying, not every team is going to be for you, and it might not fit with you, and you might not get the playing time you wanted, or you might notice that you don't really click with a lot of the people, and that is a very big possibility. It's just very hard to find your team, and you will find it eventually. I think this was also a great time for this video because I know a lot of you guys are finding teams for fall ball and for summer ball next year. If you watched through this video and you're at this point, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot. You probably play a sport, most likely softball, and I wish you the bestest of luck, and you will find your team eventually. It just might take a little bit and lots of hard work. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. You can also follow me on my social medias. They're also down below. So is my merch. So is a bunch of stuff. So just open up the description and follow me. But yes, I hope to see you in my next video. Peace.
Ever since I left the city,
and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, yeah! And that hot fiery merch link in the description. Good luck, guys. I love you.